but we're bragging about being in her live. Okay. It's always that follow for me. It's always you hate me, but you follow me. Okay, Christina. At this point, she's begged for it. Hey, Lefty. Casey, can I ask you a question? I don't think that you hate me. I just felt like that video it could be construed as a little messy. Because what it could look like, is that you're trying to get me on people's radar by screen recording me gifting PPP. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Fuck. I'm sorry. I got it. I fixed it, Pookie. I fixed it. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. Whoopsie. Hey, Cass. They are. Thank you, Cass. Whoopsie doodle. How did we get here? Hey, Amy. Hey, T. I don't get why. Do you know how much I've been bashed for calling Danny biggin? And some of the very people who have bashed me for that, thank you, Cassie, are supporting this man who, yay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Blonde Flamingo. Alicia, vile behavior on this fucking app.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
First of all, I just wanted to apologize. Like, wasn't trying to bring your name up to get messy, but like, was curious as to why he wants to speak negative on someone who ain't even have anything to do with him. Like,
Exactly.
I felt like my question was like polite, but sir, you gonna sit here and you're gonna call women names and shit like that? That's disgusting behavior.
Yes, it
Especially
is.
coming from a man. Doesn't matter if a girl did this or that to you. You're a fucking grown man. Suck it up.
Exactly.
Like, you don't sit here and disrespect women. Because if you're going to call one woman a cunt, you're calling all women that. So that's
And
all I wanted to say. I wasn't trying to be messy. I was just like literally just asking a question. Like, what was your reason?
yeah, it was a fair question.
That part.
Because I was not in any of this. So why bring me up? And
Exactly.
body shame me. I don't know everything that he's saying. But dude, if you're gonna go with the Drew Carey bit, can you not get your own material? I thought you were supposed to be funny.
Why even make fun of someone that has nothing to do with you?
Exactly. It
Like,
it makes no sense.
I
And
mean,
the
your live's
women
a
that are
good bit. I
supporting
don't see
him,
you talking shit about him.
I've never said anything about him. Nothing.
So he's allowed to have an opinion, but nobody else can say anything. That don't make sense.
Exactly. Yes, you can, Pookie.
That's okay. He's gonna run into the wrong one day.
That's right.
He thinks it's okay to sit here and degrade women. Well, honey, these women have husbands and brothers and stuff that aren't gonna be too happy that you're sitting there calling their wives and sisters and mothers foul language. Like, it's unacceptable.
Exactly.
So that is all. I'm gonna drop before my dogs start barking and going crazy.
Okay, thank you, hon.
Bye, love.
Bye.
Hey, Pookie. Pookie.
Pookie.
So, I may regret this, but I just want to say a couple things and then I'll drop. But I've said this so many times. With a platform comes responsibility. You have people that push that follow button, and what you say is influential in their life. You don't know what any of them are going through. You don't know the day they've had or the challenges they've faced. And the things that you say publicly to thousands of people can have such a positive or negative impact. And if you choose to make the negative impact, that says so much about you. And what I just witnessed, sorry, I'm in the garage so I could get away from noise and somebody's going by on a four-wheeler. Hold on. Oh, that's my best friend. But we're adults. If something happens, you go to them and talk to them. You don't pull up all of their information, dox them, and then make fun of their DV situation. I don't care if Duchess did something to Rob. I mean, I do, don't get me wrong. If she did something wrong, okay. But you don't go after them in the sense that you then pull up all of their information, know that they've been in a DV situation, and then mock it.
Exactly.
I am beside myself that I just watched that. I just can't. I can't understand it. There is literally nothing that anyone can say that would make me understand that. And the things that he made fun of her for, does he not understand that there are people within his community that he kept speaking about that may live that same life? And he's speaking not directly to her, but they're going to hear that as speaking exactly to them. Like him talking about the curtain over the window, what does that have to do with her character?
Exactly.
None. Nothing at all. Nothing. I don't know. I'm so appalled. I'm so disappointed. I can't. And watching, I know that a ton of people are hurt because they watch Whitney make fun of another woman. It's all too much. But I love you. Thank you for being here, because I know a lot of people are hurt right now. Because a lot of people put a lot of trust and faith and loyalty in those two people, and what they've witnessed in the last couple of days, they're incredibly let down.
Exactly.
Okay, I have to go. You heard her drive by again. I think she's just taunting me at this point. All right, I love you.
I love you.
I'll holler at you in a little bit.
Okay.
All right, bye, babe.
Bye-bye. What happened was, the recap is Rob and Whitney were live. Rob laughed about Duchess crying while being beaten. And I quit watching. I went over to Duchess's. Thank you, Bree. It's just vile behavior. And to see someone who is a very well-known member of this community, it was just a little bit ago, Girl Mama, on his live. To see somebody who is pretty well known in this community support his behavior, not Whitney, I'm not talking about Whitney. Savannah, you should be ashamed. There, I said it, and I'm not the only one saying it on the back end. Because what the fuck? What the fuck? You were inspired by him? Thank you, Dixieland. Hey, crazy grandma. Oh, and Purple Turtle, you can fuck all the way off. Don't ever come back in here again. Don't ever come back in here again. Oh, I know. Lotus, I've been seeing the comments. Hey, Michelle. And disappointed is an understatement. This is insane. I am too, Penny. Thank you, Michelle. I will yell a lot. Oh, yeah, Lotus, somebody that I was talking to a while ago was talking about, oh, and Brown Eyed Girl. You managed to get a lot of people in this community on your side, and that's what you're over there supporting? That's right, Amy, they will. And people for months have been accusing me of all these things, shit-talking me for one thing or another. My true colors have been here this whole time. So anybody that's waiting on those to come out, they've been here. It's everybody else's that are showing. Thank you, Donna. Right, Bailey's mom, exactly. You had people, Brown-Eyed Girl, you had people over here on your side, and that's what you did with that? Okay, all right, hold up. But Colleen, what did I do before Friday night? What did I do? What did I do that warranted me being dragged? Exactly, Yellow Lot. I'd never even said his name other than if somebody asked a question. I've never had beef with him. And then someone, Kick Rocks, went in and asked him why was he speaking negatively about me, and he had a little mini crash out. I don't give a fuck about Swifty. I don't care about Swifty. Then don't talk about Swifty. It's that fucking simple. If I'm so irrelevant and such a non-factor, then why are you talking about me? Exactly, Kick Rocks. Hey, Karen. I mean, this is... Hey, Kiki. He does degrade women. Rob being vile. And the women... Hey, Boots. The women that are supporting him, a lot of whom are the same women who dogged me for calling Danny biggin. Repeatedly, thank you, Boots, degrading women and laughing about a woman crying while being beaten, calling Danny biggin. Thank you, Kiki. Hey, Kara. Hey, Myra. If you're going to come on this app and say things, thank you, Andrea and Kiki. If you're going to come on this app and shit talk people, you got to be able to take some shit talking. And yes, I'll pause while all the people that hate me and claim that I cry every time somebody talks bad about me, I'll wait while y'all chuckle. Because the joke's on y'all. Because the shit y'all say about me don't bother me. I don't even know 90% of it. So, exactly, Pink Fairy Dust. And you've got women from this community so caught up in all of this. They're just kikiing and laughing and having a good time with him. Do you realize what you're supporting? Do you realize you're supporting somebody that laughed about DV?
Hey, Jessica.
Hey.
I just wanted to say that I'm from Oklahoma, so that's not even really the South. But every male cousin, my uncles, we're all called biggin.
Thank you.
Everyone, like, I have an Uncle Biggin. Like, I don't even know his actual name. He's been Uncle Biggin since I was 2 and I met him for the first time. Like, I couldn't tell you his actual first name.
He was the oldest son.
My oldest cousin. All the males that are the oldest are biggin. Like,
it's just a term. It was, if I wanted a body shamer, I think I proved that Saturday what it would look like if I was actually body shaming her, and still people don't get it.
Yeah, I didn't. I thought it was a term of endearment. I was like, oh, we're loving Danny over here. That's how I took it.
That's what
showing Danny some love. We were showing Danny
a term of endearment. I called my oldest son that. And it had nothing to do with his body type.
No. I have bean poles as family members, and they're biggin. Like, it was just something that was said. I just wanted to come in here so other people who are not watching comments and see people say, yeah, it's a term of endearment where I'm from, can hear it's a term of endearment where I'm from.
I'm so sick of people who aren't even from the South saying it's not a Southern thing. And then you've got the people that are from the South saying, I'm from the South, and that is so not a Southern thing. Okay, well, I don't know what neck of the woods you live in.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It doesn't mean it's not a word where I'm from in the South.
It was, I'm sorry if you can hear a lot of background noise. It's really windy here. I don't know what is going on. But, Oklahoma, I lived in the middle of nowhere, Oklahoma, and next door neighbor called my brother biggin. Like, I don't know. That's just how I took when you said not dating.
Wait, you're breaking up, hon. I didn't hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, I don't think she can hear me. Can you hear me? I think she's got bad signal. Sorry, you couldn't hear me, hon. Hey, Rogue. Oh, okay. From a fellow Oklahoma, we are getting. Oh, y'all. Oh, gosh, y'all stay safe. Hey, Amanda Lee. Hey, Pipsqueak. It is very gross, T. It is very gross. Like, where's your integrity? Hey, Banks. Where's your decency? Call me a hypocrite for saying that. I don't give a fuck. Because for months I sat here and streamed, replayed every one of Gabby's lives. Not once did I talk about, other than as an observation, how she gained a lot of weight in a short amount of time. Never body shamed her. Never did any of the shit that is being supported over there. And I'm going to get dragged for anything I say now. But you were dragging me Friday night. Thank you, Boots. You were dragging me Friday night before I ever even opened my mouth. Hey, A3. Yeah, everybody said it. Thank you, Angela. Vile behavior. Absolutely vile. And here's the thing. If you know computers and the internet and YouTube and all that, then you knew when you copyright strike Duchess's videos that it was going to give her your name. Why did you do it? What did you just assume she wouldn't show a screenshot? If you don't want your real name out there, don't go copyright striking people's videos. Thank you, Lynn. No, I didn't see it, Whitey. Hey, Angela. Oh, no, Shirley. Thank you, Missy K. Thank you, Angela. Hey, Sarah. It's mind-blowing to me. Hey, Marie. Thank you, Lynn. Oh, hey, Krista. Thank you, Lynn. I am, Sarah. I just hopped on for a few minutes. Hey, Danielle, I'm good. We're gifting. Okay. Well, I can't say anything about that because then people will say, oh, you're jealous. Even though my gift goals are like 1 and 5 and 10 coin gifts. I'm good, His Queen. How are you? If the goal was to offend and trigger and piss off a fuck ton of women on TikTok, mission accomplished because you did it. I'm good, Cornelia. How are you? Hey, Marla. They do make bank. She was live, Yellow Light. Thank you, His Queen. She was streaming him. She seems okay. Hey, Buggy Boo. I am, thank you. They're not frequent, Pookie. Oh, thank you, Boots. That's pretty. Thank you. Rob and Whitney. Mainly him. Well, damn it. Hey, Danielle. Oh, Brown Eyed Girl, she was in his chat supporting him. After she got all this support over here. Exactly, Kick Rocks. Oh, did he? Right, Mama G? Hey, Duchess. I got so mad about what was being said in that live, I had to go live myself. Hey, CEO. Hey, Spicy Meatloaf. I don't get it either. I really don't. Like, we all can see a man being vile towards and about women. It just as much as it's that for me, it's also the women that are gassing him up. Hey, look, if you're from his chat and you're going to come in here and try to play dumb and act like you don't know who we're talking about, I'm not going to answer you. Thank you, Amy. D has got Biggin. Biggin. Is that why you were crying the other day? Did you lose your job, Biggin? Did you even have one? It is disgraceful. TikTok. Hey, Chelsea. Chelsea, you know what's funny? I have a symbol on my diamond painting that is that emoji. Hold on, where's it at? Let me turn my bright light on. I think about that emoji every time I see it. Where'd it go? See, look. You can't, it ain't gonna focus. There it is. It looks just like that emoji. This is what I'm supposed to be doing right now. But people got me all fucked up on the internet. And Duchess, I am very sorry for everything that was said about you in that live. It was disgusting. It was absolutely disgusting. Who's creeping around? Oh, okay. Well, great. Then maybe you could help me understand why you shit talked me Friday night when I had nothing to do with any of this. Oh, that's strange. Did you do the little quiz thing, Duchess? On YouTube? Pushback is one thing. Laughing about somebody crying while they're being beaten is another. That's not all you did Friday night, Rob. That's what you said earlier. That's what you said earlier. Here's the thing. One adult to another. You can't say the things about women that you say and expect people to not have opinions on it. Thank you, Tasha. That's okay, Krista. Hey, Tasha. How's your mom doing, Tasha? Exactly, Amanda. I'm just saying that's not how life works. Okay, Kiki. Thank you, Leah. You seem to get mad when people call out the vile things that you say. Well, if you want to say them and stand 10 toes down in it, fine, but don't go attack people because they have an opinion about it. Oh, don't even start. Don't even start. Laughing about a woman crying while she's being beaten and calling somebody bigot. Get the fuck out of here with that. Okay, that's you. But the rest of us don't have to. I'm going to say anybody that's been in here, in my chat, for any length of time, especially in the last week, knows I've not been following any of this. I found out yesterday that you dragged me in the live Friday night. For what reason? Thank you, Carla. Apparently not, Christina. I admittedly don't know. I've said that, y'all, have I not said every night that I don't know the whole story? Thank you, PPP. Thank you, PPP. Thank you, PPP. Thank you, Pink Bird. Thank you, PPP. Thank you, PPP.
Hey, I just want to let everybody know that Jess and I have a separate friendship on this app from Rob, okay? We're not bonding over anything that has anything to do with Rob. She's not saying anything I did was right, but she also is defending me as a woman. So, and everybody that's talking about what I have said about Rob and whatever, him and I just squashed it. So by continuing to keep this narrative alive in this chat, you're only contributing to the situation to try to make it worse. Okay, and that's all I have to say. Swifty is not defending me. Her and I have been friends before this. So just leave the Rob and Duchess and whatever back and forth like out of it, because him and I just had a conversation and we squashed it. Okay?
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you. And to the person that said, if I don't know the whole story, maybe I shouldn't talk about it. The only things I've commented on, which have been what, 2 or 3 times in the last week, were things I saw. So if I don't know the whole story, I can't comment on a man laughing about. Okay. Okay. She got in the box to tell y'all that we had not become friends over this. We were already friends. Thank you, Big Comfy. No one, what are you talking about? No one owes you for your triggers. No. Thank you, Big Comfy. Right, Ben's mom? Thank you, Big Comfy. That would be wonderful, Dirty Barbie. Ash. Hey, Jennifer. Oh, that's wonderful, Lotus. Thank you, Donna. Hey, Texas Blonde. Let me go grab me an Alani. I'll be right back, y'all. Here's what I don't understand. If I missed it, thank you, KT. If I missed the comment, that old boohoo. What I want to understand is why you ran your mouth about me when I had nothing to do with any of this prior to Friday night. That's all I want to know. Why did you drag me into it? I don't, Ashley. Special occasions only. That's a good question, Lisa. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't see what you said. Good Lord. Oh, okay, Pikachu. Someone came into that live and said you were. I never asked my chat. I never said a negative word. I still have never said nothing negative about Whitney. I never said anything negative about either one of them. Do people just run with whatever strangers on the internet tell them? I have never said anything bad about either one of them. Hey, Sunshine. They really do yell a lot. Thank you, Andy. Hey, Southern. Because are you kidding? Can you not put the puzzle together, Allie? Before Friday night, when I was dragged, I'd never said a word about either one of them. And then yesterday, I found out I was dragged in the live, and so I said something about it last night. It's not rocket science, people. Come the fuck on. Talking about the live, you said you wanted to stay away from it. Exactly. I have wanted no part of any of this. That's true, Ashley. Lots have been going to her live saying you talk about her. They do. Stevie, I DM'd Whitney last week. I had sent her a message the week before, but I accidentally hit send, and you can only send one message in a message request. And when she accepted it and responded, I sent the rest of the message. People told her I shit talked her a few months ago, and all I did was disagree with giving Gabby's book attention, and that's what I told her. I've never said anything bad about Whitney. People just love to start shit. Wait, what'd that say? Exactly, Ashley. What video is it? Now, I respect people's content, and if he doesn't want me to play it, I won't play it. Do I have your permission to play the video that I'm being asked to play? Thank you, Texas Blonde. I've never had a problem with Whitney. I have no idea, Victoria. No, I ain't. No, I really don't feel good about giving you a box. I'm sorry. I was being respectful. I asked if I could play the video. Talk about what? Thank you, Yellow Lot. Asking you why what? I just asked if I could play the video. You say you want people to be respectful about your content. That's what I'm trying to do. And it's still not enough for you. Hey, her. About why it happened. I will let you up, but I will not be disrespected in my own life. So the minute you get disrespectful, you're down. Deal? Can you be respectful? Purple Turtle, you can get all the way out of here, bitch. Bye. Bye. I know it's just a respect thing, Ben's mom.
I'm not going to disrespect you, Swifty.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, dude. All right, I'll tell you why. I was live the other night, and I'm very, very hesitant on reading comments when people say that somebody's talking shit about me on a live because I don't want to react to it. And honestly, I reacted to it when somebody said that you were over there live talking about Whitney and I. I don't know if you were or not, and I reacted to it.
I
That's all I
wasn't.
can. That's literally all I can say to that. Now, on the point that people are saying that I'm making fun of domestic violence, no. Literally, me saying that is making fun of the fact that people are putting that on me and saying that I'm like that because I told a lady to STFU. So I'm making literal jokes back to the fact that people are putting that on me, and I'll say that I'm sorry for that, Kiki, but I'm not going to do it because you're telling me to tell her sorry. Like, that's the thing about the internet, and you guys want to hold everybody accountable for something they didn't do to you. I did something in response to a comment that was about Swifty. So, Swifty, I will apologize to you, and for that, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
But on another form is I can make jokes if I want to about something. If somebody's making jokes or not jokes, saying something about me, you can't just go around on the internet claiming some dude's a woman abuser and then get mad when I make a light joke of it. I'm not on here to please your triggers. So that's not what I'm on here for. If people can't handle what I say because somebody else wants to accuse me of something, you can't say domestic violence isn't a joke and then at the same time allow somebody to put domestic violence in somebody's face that's never done it to someone. But Swifty, I will say I'm sorry to you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we're good now?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Because I never said anything about either one of y'all.
No, I know. And that, like I said, I reacted to a comment that was posted in my chat, and I never really ever do that when people say that.
I
You have a
appreciate
video
that.
saying you hit your wife. Yeah, because people were telling my wife to get a new husband because they were trying to put something on me. That's not on you, dude. I treat my wife with respect. Regardless if you think me making a comment or a joke like that doesn't respect my wife, you're not in my household and you don't know how I treat my wife or anything. Literally. But Swifty, thank you for letting me up and talking to you.
You're
And
welcome.
again, I'm sorry.
I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
Exactly, Sam. I don't want anything to do with it. And let this be a lesson to everybody. Just because somebody types it in a chat doesn't mean it's true. I've been a victim of this whole time I've been back. I love you too. This just turned into a whole mess. Hey, thank you, Wrong Shay. If you responded to me earlier, Casey, I didn't see it about the video. I love you too, Marie. Exactly, Sam. Exactly, Blondie. Came in my chat last night and said Brown Eyes was doxing you. Thank you, Missy K. Thank you, Christina. No, don't apologize, Kick Rocks. It was a valid question. I'm gonna go.
No.
Hey, can I just say something really, really quick?
Yeah.
So I know that Kaylee just was on live not long ago and wanted to tell everyone that I attempted to follow her minor child on Instagram. I just downloaded my Instagram data for the last year and screen recorded it. So if anybody wants to go watch that and see that I did not do that, and that once again Kaylee is lying, it is on my page. I did not try to follow her minor child. So I know that some people will say, I don't know. I just wanted to clear my name because I knew that I did not do that.
See, I'm so out of the loop. I don't know anything that's going on in all this.
Yeah, but I just wanted to let everyone know that I did not do that. So, thank you
Thank
for
you.
letting me up for a
You're
minute.
welcome.
All right, bye.
Bye. Hey, Goldie. She is pretty, Sam. I saw her videos earlier. Right, Mac? Thank you, Skittles. Hey, Donna. Whoop. Thank you, Gabby Penton. And Mama D. I'm still confused, too. Came adopts her because she's... Oh. Right? A whole mess, Donna. I hopped on for a little bit, Goldie. It is crazy. Oh, awesome, Shirley. Now I'm lost. I agree, Lena. We can all have our own opinions. Excuse me. It's not. I don't get doxing. Period. I don't. I just don't get it. And people say, "Well, it's public information." Public information. Well, then let them go find it themselves. If people want it that bad, they'll go find it themselves. Thank you, PPP Security. Is that deep dive? Is that a new video? I saw that earlier. Like, was that from a recent live? Thank you, Mama H. It doesn't accomplish anything. You're right. It's all gross. I agree. Hey, Dots. Here for the comments. Everybody's been doxxed at this point. I don't even know. Do they give you? Yeah, I don't know how much. I couldn't tell you. I don't even know how to look at how much I make, Sam. But yeah, I get a little commission. Thank you, Skittles. I just have it because Biggin got pink eye. Wait, is it recent? Like, was she live today? Right, Dixieland? Like, we all have a past. Oh my God, I didn't know it was today. And she called it conjunctivitis or some shit. Who had that video? Haterade? You're going to laugh so hard when you... It showed up on my For You page earlier. Biggin acted like she lost an eye. Whose page was that on? It had to be... Was it XOXO or Haterade? We know Yellow Light. Oh, that's awesome, Duchess. Let me pin that. See, we can all get along. We just have to talk this shit out. Gabby's tapeworm, thank you. Oh, let me pull it up on the computer. I don't want to hold the iPad up. This mouse is begging for me to throw it away. Begging. Don't pay $8 for a mouse on Amazon, people. It ain't the great deal it seems like. See now, peace and harmony and getting along. Hey, Mama, I've missed you too. Bless you. Good Lord. Hey, Biggin. Were you not very sanitary with throwing away your own pads? Is that how you got pink eye? Gabby's tapeworm. Hold on, I gotta turn the brightness up on this some. Good God Almighty. Wait, why can't I find the... What is tapeworms at? Why can't I find it? Goat Mom, that biggin, that is absolutely not how you get pink eye. Oh, so I'll have to pull it up on the... I have to put it... Gabby's tapeworm. I follow them because it showed up on my For You page. Or at least I thought it did. Hey, Biggin, when you scratch your butthole, you need to wash your hands before you rub your eye. Okay? Jacob goes, I'm sorry, what? Hey, princess. Exactly, Mama G. Was she in the litter box too? Where's this fucking video? I know I just watched it earlier. Hey, Colleen. I just watched it earlier. Being reckless, what'd I do? Haterade? Okay. It right, Don? Oh, that's big and crying. No, Haterade doesn't have it. It was tapeworm, but it showed up on my For You page. Oh, you don't, Colleen? I usually get on around 10 o'clock Central Time at night. Gabby's tapeworm. I know I follow them. I just saw the video showed up on my For You page. Go to a certain type of period and space, then... Oh! Thank you, Care Bear. I did not know that. Look there. You learn something new every day. Now, just give me a minute. Oh, wait, it's not... wait, what? I'll just go... it ain't pulling up that way. I did like it. Hold on. Let me see. Activity Center. Watch history. Bear with me, y'all. We'll get it. It's going to take a minute. I will admit, I have been absolutely useless today. Hey, Grandma. And on the bottom of my screen, and I have been scrolling TikTok longer than I would care to admit today. Night Owl? Wait, what? Their account's gone? No! No! We gotta see Biggin's makeshift eye patch. No! Tapeworm, come back! Come back! No, man! Oh, look at there. Who is that beautiful lady on my screen? Man, tapeworm 444. It's gone. Tapeworm, will you please send me that video? Wait, we got it. I got it. Here we go. I think this is it.
Yeah, the diagnosis, bacteria, conjunctivitis, or something like that. I don't really know.
It's tapeworm 444, Kiki.
Bacteria, conjunctivitis, or something like that.
Conjunctivitis. You got bullshititis, biggin. Oh, you can see my shingle scar really bad today. Hashtag no filter. Biggin, 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 biggin. Do you know why are you buying Band-Aids that are marketed? Do you not know there's a reason why? Those are Band-Aids for, never mind, biggin, you'll never understand it. Arg, matey. Captain Biggin Sparrow. Cat shit on her pillow? Do you, Stephanie? Mine started right in my hairline. And I thought it was, what is it? Cellulitis. But I couldn't figure out how I got it. And I had blisters all down here. I got a scar on my eyelid too. Why is the cat shitting on the pillow? The Unstoppable Gabby account. I didn't have problems seeing, but one of these days I'm going to show y'all the picture of what I looked like when I had shingles. And that will prove once and for all that I don't give two shits what people say about me. Matter of fact, you know what? Go on and get your screenshot ready. I'll show y'all now. Read your screen. Wait, what? I'm going to show y'all right damn now. I had shingles. I look like I got in a fight and lost miserably. Let me look. I got to search for it. Hold on. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ready? Witchy ways, it's horrible. I had them on my face, Ben's mom. This eye, I only had shingles in this eye. It came down through here and then covered the whole left side of my face. This eye watered nonstop, and I'm not exaggerating. And if you ever have itchy, watery eyes, you need to get Pataday drops. I put one drop in this eye, and it immediately quit watering. Y'all, they are painful. Wait, get a hold of this. Y'all ready? This is what I looked like on day 2. The whole left side of my face was swollen. And see, y'all, that's where I have the scar right here. It was very painful. This was about a year ago. Wait, what date was this? October 25th of last year. It's been almost a year. Oh, Elijah. Oh, you're going to spam the chat now? It was blisters. It didn't itch. They were blisters. Like, I had blisters all over this side of my forehead. And I had blisters on my eyelid. And then after, like, below the eye, there was nothing but just swelling. And sarcoidosis flare up. Oh my goodness. Hey, Heather. Oh, hey, Drea. You got hacked? Never even heard of shit. I've heard of them, Voldy. And did you know that wherever you get them, this is what I've always heard. Wherever you get shingles the first time, that's where you will have them every time. A podiatrist for what? Hey, Nanny. You can't. Oh, Drea. Is that true, Jim Pet? I didn't know that. 3 times. Bless your heart. Yeah, you can get them again. Yeah. Sensory. Mama, that sounds like me. I'm allergic to everything. Penicillin and sulfa drugs. So that knocks out the 2 main antibiotics to fight infection. They are very painful. Y'all, I could not sleep. And what people don't tell you, I did not know this until I had shingles. I got them on my face. Really, Shan. What people don't tell you is that you don't just have the physical part of shingles. You feel like you have the worst flu ever. I heard she. Wait, what? Witchy ways? Really, Shan? See, can't nobody ever again say that I give a shit what people say about me. Cause, look here. What the fuck? I don't give a damn. Make fun of me because I had shingles and half my face was swollen. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lindsay. I hope she gets better soon. Ravioli, that's how I felt. Like, yeah, it's dormant chickenpox cells. It feels like the worst flu, Ben's mom. Yep. Yeah, look. The fuck that I give, is it in the room with us? Cause I don't give a damn. Does it, Nanny? Have you seen my denture video? I don't give a fuck what. I haven't, KT. Wait a minute, I think I have. My face, it wasn't the blisters. It was so weird. Like, you know how typically when you get blisters, they dry up and they scab over, right? These blisters, hey Jennifer, thank you, Sarah. I love y'all. It was so weird because usually a blister dries up. That's like a days long process, right? I was covered in the blisters came up overnight. I went to bed, didn't have them. Woke up the next morning, covered, forehead covered, and it was tiny ones, it was big ones. They were all over my forehead, and they went all up into. I lost hair right here that has grown back now, but they started like right here. That's where the first blister showed up. Right, KT? But I went to bed, didn't have them, woke up with blisters, and then, like, by the time I went to bed that night, some of them were already scabbing over. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. It was like watching a time-lapse video of the progression of blisters. It was insane. Oh, really, Drea? I thought it was cellulitis at first because it didn't start out as blisters. I thought you could. No, you can get it. You can get shingles. I don't know, as many times as you can get them. It was awful. Like, sensory, Mom, I couldn't. Like, can you imagine trying to do your skincare and you look like you went too many rounds with Rocky? And look, I just noticed, look how red my face is right here. On his back. The shingles vaccine. Somebody told me about that. No, I didn't. This popped up. Welcome back, Pookie. Pookie, have I ever shown you the picture of what I looked like when I had shingles last year? Because I just showed all of TikTok, and I don't give a damn. Shit happens for a reason. The cause of shingles, they're dormant chickenpox cells. Somebody told me, there it is, Pookie. Okay, do y'all mind if I ask how old y'all are? Because I feel like somebody told me, what was it? Somebody told me if you're not at least 50, is that right? You got to be 50 or or insurance won't cover it or something. That's what I thought. Thank y'all. So no, I didn't. I woke up one morning with, it started out as redness. Like what this looks like on my face. There was a teeny, like, couple of blisters right inside my hairline. And then I woke up the next morning, I looked like somebody dipped my forehead in a pot of boiling water. Really, sensory mama. If you have underlying issues. Well, I only got 3 more years. I'll be 47 in 2 months, so we're this close. Your whole left side. That was me. It was the whole left side of my face. So, yeah. Clip it. Screenshot it. Here, y'all want me to put it up again? Here. Have fun with it. Shingles are right. Look at there. Swifty looks like she got her ass beat. Thank you, Sally. meaning buttholioitis. Happy early birthday, Mama D. It's viral. I've never had it, but my patient. It's awful, Texas Blonde. Oh, thank you. Who said that? Thank you, Rachel. Bless your heart, KK. This was the worst, and I was swollen like that for like 3 days. So you can see where you see the red. This was before the blisters showed up. Where you see the red, that's where the blisters started showing up, right there. Thank you, P. Love you too. I know, Rachel. I found out about that after the fact. I'm like, what the Jesus. And then you can see what kind of looks like an abstract blotting of the state of Florida on my forehead. And look how puffy my under eye was. I just noticed that. Look at that. Oh, wait, hold on. The smoothing thing. Hold on, let me fix it. It's not showing. I didn't know that was on. Where is enhance? Right there. We don't need no filters around here. How do I turn this off? I've never even fooled with that. There we go. All right, here. This is, see how puffy? Now, I didn't know the face smoothing. That looks rough. Do they come? Krista, I don't know. I was in 2nd grade when I had chicken pox. I just remember I had them all over my legs. I had them everywhere. I should have put gauze on there like Gus Gus. Oh, this is, I didn't know I had this picture. Okay, this is how they started. This was day 2. It did not, Becky. You see that? That is all a cluster of blisters right there. And you can see it started right inside my hairline. I woke up, the day before this, I woke up and I just had redness. And I had one tiny little blister right inside my hairline. The next day I woke up looking like that. No, it doesn't, T. I just have, here's the weird thing. I have a scar. I have a tiny one on my eyelid. I don't even know if you could. Yeah, it's shingles. I had them last year. Oh, Whit, were you not in here for the other picture? Check this shit out. That's what I look like. I look like I lost a big old fight. Happy Indigenous Day. Yeah, here it is. In all my glory. I was miserable. So fucking miserable. But the weird thing about my scar is sometimes, like if I skip a night on my skincare, or I skip a couple of nights, because it happens sometimes, I'm on here with y'all till I go to bed, so sometimes it don't get done. It is very painful, and you are sick as a dog when it feels like the worst flu ever. It is very deep, Heather, or Drea. Sorry, you want me to call you Heather or Drea? It was shingles. Hey, Neek. But this scar right here, sometimes it'll be like really, really pink. And then I do my skincare. And by the time I wake up the next morning, it's damn near invisible like it is now. But I could not get comfortable. Like, did you have shingles too, Whit? Thanks, Cece. I know, Marie. Isn't that wild? It was October 25th. I didn't even realize. I knew it was sometime in October or November. 12 times. Holy shit, I could not go through that 12 times. Bless your heart. Nothing takes the pain away. Nothing. It was, Heather. And when I came back, hey, Cajun Katie. Remember, anybody that watched me in November or December of last year, I used the gingerbread filter. This is why. Because back then I was depressed. Thank you, Sandra. And I couldn't take people making fun of me and shit. But I used the gingerbread filter because once all the swelling went away, this got a lot worse. Like, this is only day 2. All that redness, and then I had the scabs. Hey, Piper Down. I had the scabs where the blisters dried up. It was a mess. That's the thing, Heather. It was so weird. Like, they would dry up. Like, I would have some over here that dried up in a day, and then some that hung around for a little bit longer. You were, Mama D. I forgot it was Columbus Day and went to check the mail. I do too, Peace. I have a tiny one. I don't know if you can see the one on my eyelid or not. Can y'all see anything on my eyelid? Sometimes it... Hold up. There we go. It's like right there. Right there. I know, Tracy. I found that out after I had gotten well. Oh, I bet, Patsy. Oh, my goodness. Really, Rachel? Another good use for Epsom salt, I've told my chat this before, is if you have a lot of dry, dead skin on your feet, soak them bitches in water as hot as you can stand it and Epsom salt. Your feet will be as smooth as silk. At 18, oh my goodness. Rachel, I'm telling you, there's no nail salon that can do for your feet what soaking for about 30 minutes in hot water and Epsom salt will do. It's a miracle. I found out about it, and I had seen it on Instagram or TikTok or something about how you can soak your feet and get rid of dead skin. I'm like, okay, whatever. I've had dry heels, and I've got really dry skin because I have hypothyroidism. And no, it's not. Wait, is shingles contagious? They're dormant chickenpox cells. But I was like, yeah, sure. Okay, so I'm going to soak my feet in Epsom salt and hot water, and suddenly I'm going to have this smooth skin on my feet. Right, okay. But I tried it, and y'all, my feet were horrendous. They were dry skin. There was dry skin like that thick on my heels. It was bad. Bad, bad, bad. 30 minutes in some Epsom salt, it was like I paid hundreds of dollars for a pedicure. They are contagious. And a lot of people don't know this, but you know what medication they give you for shingles? They actually give you Valtrex, which is a medication that was put on the market for herpes. Brenda, you'll be so glad you did. After they've scabbed, you're good. Oh, okay. It didn't take long for them to get crusty, that's for sure. And buy a box of Tubi Grip. I promise you will not be disappointed. I'm going to look it up now. Tubi Grip. What is it? What's it for? Oh, that's awful, Jennifer. I have heard of that, Maggie. Wait, what was it again? Is it Turbo Grip? Is that what you meant to put? See, I didn't know that, SJ, before I had them. I mean, it makes sense. But those peels, y'all, they are that big. They are horse peels. Tubi Grip. Okay. And what are these for? Wait, the wound center had me use it. Oh. They are very huge. Heather, I was shocked. Oh, I got my Zofran today. I still haven't had a lot of nausea, but I had a little bit for a little while earlier today. And I got the fancy dissolvable ones. I've never had these before. These are so cool. And they don't taste nasty. I'm sure y'all have had the dissolvable ones, but Well, you can't see it, but they're in a little blister pack, and it's a tiny little. They are so tiny, Kiki, and with these nails, girl. Hey, Rose. Oh, thank you, Spooky Sipuki. It does taste like strawberry. I love them too, Miss Lizzie. I was too. I was afraid they were going to be so nasty. Look, back in the day, I used to crush up Lortab and lick it off a plate. That's what I thought that was going to taste like. Oh, call you Pookie? Okay. Well, I might have to, you have to be Pookie too, because I already called my bestie Pookie. I got it, Pookie. I got it. See? Mama G, I was struggling. And then I finally had to scoop it up in my nail so I wouldn't drop it. And look, do any of you use Walgreens? Because I got questions for y'all. Oh, Drake, I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. Oh, the papaya enzyme? Like Dingbat Heathen Bet? No. Okay, I got questions for y'all, you Walgreens prescription customers. Especially in Louisiana, because is this just a Louisiana thing? Okay, so I had my Suboxone appointment Saturday. And it is every month before I schedule the appointment, I have to call CVS, because that's what I use, and make sure they have Suboxone, generic Suboxone in stock, because apparently there are a lot of recovering opiate addicts in New Orleans, okay? And they all go to CVS, apparently. So CVS, they don't have them. And I said, well, how long will it take you to get them? She only had like 10 of them on hand. And this was Friday evening. My appointment was Saturday night. And she said that in order for them to order them, they have to get your prescription. I said, well, that's not going to work, because it could be the middle of next week before I get my Suboxone. Girl, I'm on my last film. That ain't going to work. So she tells me to call another CVS here. Tell me why she told me to do that when the other CVS, hey, Tiffany, when the other CVS said, no, none of the CVSs have them in stock. We all have the same distributor. Then why am I talking to you? So I had to call Walgreens. And then I had my appointment Saturday. And then yesterday, I called Walgreens. Like, hey, yo, I'm looking in the Walgreens app. Y'all filled my Zofran. Great. But it won't tell me. It keeps saying that you can't fill my Suboxone because it says insurance expired. I used this Walgreens when we lived here before. I used it a few times back in 2019. And so I was on, already had a profile or whatever there. And whatever insurance I had then, don't have that now. Don't know why that affects you filling the prescription, but here we are. So I call them. Hey, no, just fill it. We're good. Can I get a price? She's like, oh, I already filled that. Not sure why the app is doing that. Okay, great. Can you give me a price? $500 for 60 Suboxone. I have not paid that much for Suboxone since there was no generic. Back in the day when there was nothing but the name brand, and I admit, y'all, I'm pretty sure I yelled because I went, wait a minute, they're supposed to be generic. She goes, that is generic. I said, I pay like $60, $70 a month at CVS every month. I have all year. Well, that's because they put a discount code in for you. And I start panicking, right? Because I have had so many shit shows about getting my medicine that when there's a little bitty problem and there ain't but one film sitting over here, I freak out every time. She was like, no, don't get upset. We'll figure it out. Let me get a discount code. So she puts in a discount code, $180. I said, that ain't going to work. I said, the only reason I had to have it sent to y'all is because CVS don't have none. Like, this is insane. I said, okay, let me do a partial fill. And she's like, okay, how many days you want me to check? I said, okay, how much for 10 of them? And it was like next to nothing. How much for 20 of them? Like 30 something bucks. Okay, since that's so cheap, tell me how much it is for half the prescription, 30 of them. Y'all tell me why. If I'd have gotten all 60 at one time, it would have been $180. But if I split it up into 2 fills of 30 each, they're only $50 a piece. Oh, and we're not done yet. We're not done. Generic Zofran. Y'all ready for this? 30 generic Zofran. I asked for a price on that too. $200 for generic Zofran. Why? I had CVS call over there and get it. I paid $19 for this at CVS. $19. And I told Jacob, I'm like, how do people afford to get their shit filled at Walgreens? The hell? Tell me why Walgreens wants $500 for 60 Suboxone, and I get that. I'm pretty sure without the discount code at CVS, I'm pretty sure 60 of them is nowhere near $500. That's insane. Well, see, Jennifer, CVS has their own discount thing that is always more of a discount than GoodRx, so I quit using GoodRx a long time ago. Marie, I used to go to mom and pop pharmacies. I used to go to one here 4 years ago. But when we moved into the house that we used to live in here, there's a CVS right up the street from the house. And I switched to that because, thank you, Quiet Grandpa. Because it was so much cheaper. I was paying like 4 times the price at the mom and pop pharmacy versus CVS. RX Genie or something. Oh, okay. Well, see, I like with the exception of the mom and pop pharmacy I was going to when the first few years I was on Suboxone. I told y'all that story. Somebody in that pharmacy was taking my shit, and I was coming up short month after month for like 3 months. And good thing I was an established. Hey, Niecy, seeing you before the sun goes down. Y'all, Niecy, speaking of hoot hoot, another one of that guy's videos showed up on my For You page earlier, and I fucking lost it. They were taking my Suboxone. I was coming up short every month for like 3 months. And luckily, I was a well-established patient at my Suboxone doctor's office. And so the doctor and the receptionist, both of them knew that I was not doing anything shady. I am coming back tonight. Thank you, Jess. She told me another pharmacy, a mom and pop pharmacy to go to. And I did, never came up short again because I don't be abusing my medication like that. There is no logical reason for me to come up short. And that pharmacy was the one that I've told y'all the story about how I was being judged because it was 2012, small town South. Love you, Pookie. And I would go into this pharmacy all the time with Lortab prescriptions from different doctors, right? Apparently that looks better than walking in with a prescription for Suboxone. And I tolerated the side eyes, the short, snippy, like demeanor. I tolerated it for a while. And then I had it one day. They caught me on the wrong fucking day. And when they were talking to me all judgy, I said, what is the problem? Would it look better to y'all if I still came in here with different pain pill prescriptions from different doctors every week? Why the attitude? And they behaved after that. But that was also after that they started taking my shit. Well, see, Southern Belle, the reason it took me so long to catch on, or not to catch on, I don't know how to word that, because back then there was no generic for Suboxone. Hey, Dawn, they were expensive. And at the time I didn't have insurance, and I would have to get them like in increments. I would get like 10 to 15 at a time. And what would happen, hey, Miss Jones, I would get 10 to 15 at a time, and I would call like fucking clockwork when I needed to get those last 10. Well, you don't have any more, or you only have 2, or you only have 4. What do you mean I ain't got none? Thank you, Heather. Bitch, they been in your custody. Where did they go? Thank you, Dawn. Every fucking month for 3 months. And I've always been grateful that, because my doctor's office, it wasn't like, it was a brick and mortar doctor's office, but there was just the doctor and the receptionist. Simple setup. No nurse, none of that. The receptionist was the office manager, the secretary, all of that. And then you had the doctor. But they knew me. I'd been going there for 3 or 4 years at that point. Never had a dirty test. Never had a problem like running out of my medicine early and having to call for more, anything like that. Nothing shady at all. So she knew, and my doctor knew, I was not doing anything with that medicine. So, Neek, I've been through it twice, and you are right. It is no joke. That is why the fact that I've been through Suboxone withdrawal twice, that's why I panic anytime there is the slightest issue with my prescription. And again, with CVS, it's something every month, but they're the cheapest. Was it strange to see me in clips and streamed? And wait, what, Casey? Hey, Bubba. Oh, you ready to go? Okay. Y'all, hold on a minute. I gotta help Zach real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to go back and forth for just a minute. Thank you, little Annie. Zach's got to go to the doctor, to urgent care. Oh, wait, hold on. Be right back, y'all. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Oh, hey, Ellen. Zach, when he was born, had a hernia, inguinal. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
And he had to have surgery when he was 3 weeks old. And lately, the last week, when he's been at work, he's doing a lot of heavy lifting, and he's had pain, like in that area. And so he's got to go to the doctor and have it seen about. Wait, or some, I'm on subs. Year 12, Ellen. I've been on it for 13 years. Ellen, do you ever get tired of being asked, well, are you ever going to taper off of it? Or people telling you can taper off of it. Like, look, I'm stuck. I will take this stuff till the day I'm no longer breathing. Yeah, Mama G, it's It's concerning. And also, I don't know a lot about mesh. I know they repaired both his hernias with mesh because they thought he only had one, but they got in there and they had two to repair. And right, Ellen? I know I've seen commercials over the years about mesh. If you've had surgery to repair something or something with mesh. And so I was immediately concerned when he told me about it yesterday. That's what I know, Mama G. That's why I told him when I was pausing a minute ago, you've got to let them know that they repaired it with mesh. That's very important. Hey, Albie Girl Forever. There was a bunch of Auburn, Georgia game videos that showed up on my For You page today that you had reposted. Hey, April. Mine glitched earlier today. I think there's an update because the little comment icon on every video, it looks different. Something looks different. Yeah, something. I hope everything's okay. But it's just very odd. Like it could be some other kind of injury, but it's odd to me that he's hurting. Girl, Albie Girl, we still cussing about it. Did y'all see what Kirby Smart did? Hold on, let me go to Barstool. Not really, Ellen. She has been MIA.
Have y'all ever been in a car with a psychopath? I ain't talking about the way.
Do y'all follow this guy? He is so funny.
They drive. I'm talking about the person that don't have their seatbelt on and just listen to the ding, 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 ding. The entire ride. I got picked up by an Uber driver today. Soon as we started going, seatbelt. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, she hasn't been on at all,
Ellen.
Ellen.
I say, excuse me, sir. You ain't gonna put your seatbelt on? He looked me dead in my face and said, that shit don't bother me. Excuse me? Don't
right, Albie Girl?
I'm sitting in the back losing my shit. Shit just get louder and louder the longer it go. I'm sitting there twitching and he calming in a Shaolin monk. I surmised
Megan, I have followed him for I don't know how long. He is so fucking funny.
That this nigga crazy. Excuse me, y'all. I normally don't use the N-word, but nigga pissed me off. He was louder than my thoughts. And the crazy part,
louder than my thoughts.
The karma he got. This type of dude eats soup with a fork. He's spaghetti straight out the box. You gotta be built different to ride through that shit. Serial killer type patience. If you can ignore that, you can ignore a body in a trunk. So that people can only handle that sound for 42 seconds. Not this man. He only made it 17. Like he out here raw dogging insanity. I sat there rocking like a hostage the whole entire ride. And when I got out, I told him, I hope you run out of gas. And I hope the gas station is 10 miles away up here. And when you get there, I hope it's closed. He ain't get no tip from me. Not nothing. Not zero. Zilch. What's more?
Oh, let me find that Barstool video. I commented on it. Let me see if I can find it quicker through the notifications. Nope. I gotta go searching. Back to the activity center we go. Love you. I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
Be careful. Hold on, I'll get his name for you. Hold on. Not account history. Watch history. Good God. His name is King Male _3. King Male _3. That's who he is so funny. Where's that Barstool video? There was another video I was going to play. Oh, here it is. Okay. You know, everybody, hey, Court. Everybody's like, what are these refs? What is Kirby Smart giving these officials for them to be making these calls and all these no calls and all that? So that's what he's giving them. Disrespectful, dishonest motherfucker. By the way, hey, Kirby, Kirby. This is a timeout. This is a clap. Do you see the difference? I'll go slower because you are the head coach of Georgia, after all. Time out, clap. Thank you, Stacy. That's the difference. This signals timeout. This signals clapping. Thank you, Stacy. Now, what else? There was a video that I had sent to myself. It was a story time. I was going to play y'all, but I can't remember what it was about now. No, it ain't that. I got to back up my iCloud. Somebody is bopping in the shower. iCloud, back up now. We'll have it in a minute. I can't remember what it was. But I sent, let me look and see if it, why is my computer so dark? I already turned the brightness up. Why does it keep going down? I'm going to have to hop off here in a few minutes and go do something productive. Or finish this section on my diamond art. Since I've not done any of it all day, this mouse is about to get thrown in the trash can. Where is my cursor? What is happening? Hello? Knock, knock. There we go. Wait, nope. There, I lost it. What is happening? Are you kidding? Where it's... Whoa, no, now I'm moving around. No, go back up there. Good God Almighty. Is this... Oh, wait, this is it. It's a dude. Okay, hold up. No, don't start talking yet. Okay, this guy used to work for Rent-A-Center, okay? Y'all gotta listen to this story. Let me make sure the volume, not the brightness, damn, the volume. All right, story time. Oh, thank you, Ames. I've got that color on that hand, and then I've got my auburn nails. And I did that freehand. Does he know Aaron? No, but what this woman said would be some shit that Gabby would say.
Oddly amount of bullshit working at Rent-A-Center. Like, I'll never forget this time this lady came in
Thank
for a
you.
refrigerator.
Thank
The
you.
one she currently had was a top mount. The one she wanted was a French door. Now, I don't know how much y'all know about refrigerators, but French doors and top mounts have a significant size difference. The French door is taller, wider, has more depth, and is double the weight. And she came in with 0 fucking measurements. But we were like, fuck it, you know your place better than we do. So she signed the lease. We found out where our address is. It's 15 minutes less
Thank
away
you,
from the
Abby
store.
girl.
Manager says we can deliver it that day. Me and the delivery specialist load up the refrigerator and head to her place. Nigga, when we get to her place. Now, I'm not trying to talk about nobody's spot. Because maybe that's all she can afford, and at least she got a roof over her head. But this place is beat the fuck up. It's random piles of bricks not cemented to shit. It's shards of glass all in front of the yard. And then you enter into the building, there's a bucket catching water from a ceiling. And there's just wood chippings
Hold
everywhere
up.
on the fucking floor.
Keep the...
Like, this
Oh,
place
wait a
is
minute. I
big
know why
bag
my...
wolf
Hold
puff
up.
and puff away.
I know why my cursor wouldn't show up. Because I forgot that my Bluetooth mouse also pairs to my fucking iPad. Mystery solved. Thank you, Amelia. But y'all, if this ain't a Gabby Aaron story, I don't know what he is. We live in a dump, but we want a fancy refrigerator, but we can't afford it, so we're going to rent it. Thank you, Amelia.
Whole building collapsing. Like, I can't express how fucked up this place is. So we get inside the building with the refrigerator, and we ask the lady, hey, which unit do you stay in? And she tells us it's the second door on the left on the second floor. Now, mind you, the average weight of a French door refrigerator is 350 pounds. Our delivery specialist
I missed you
is
too, Amelia.
5'6", 130 pounds, soaking wet with rocks in his pockets. And out of the 206 bones he has in his body, not one of them hoes is athletic. So guess who's about to be yanking this big bitch up a flight of stairs by himself? So before we get to the stairwell, there's a wall, and then there's this aisle. and then it's the stairwell. So I have to rotate the refrigerator in order to get it up the stairs. If not, I'll scratch all the paint off the refrigerator. So I do that, get the dolly up on the, get the refrigerator on the dolly, and now I'm finna start up the stairs.
She may be in the
Now it's
kitchen.
12 steps to get to the second floor. So first and second step, fine. Third and fourth step, fine. Fifth step, fine. Sixth step, cracks and caves the fuck in. So now I stumbled down the stairs, and luckily
Baby.
I was able to catch myself on the reel, but that caused me to lose control of the dolly. Now, my delivery specialist was supposed to be spotting me just in case the bullshit went haywire. And then shit went haywire. And then that refrigerator slid down the fucking steps. Poor little delivery specialist. Man, that refrigerator smashed into him so hard that I felt so bad for him. So I try to rush down the stairs to pull this refrigerator off of him. And then when I pull it off, nigga, I look down at his leg, and that sumbitch was starring Whoopi Goldberg and Donald Glover because his leg was the color purple. Like, that refrigerator fucked him up. I felt so bad for him. Meanwhile, while all this shit is going on, the lady's at the top of the stairs looking over around, just looking at us. And the next thing that came out of her mouth was, "Are y'all gonna be able to get this refrigerator up here?" It took everything in me not to say, "Bitch, did you not see the fucking stairs just cracked and this refrigerator sliding to my partner? My partner leg is fucked up. He can't even hardly stand on it." And the next thing that came out your goofy ass mouth was, "Can we get the refrigerator up here?" No, nigga. Where's your human decency at? Oh, I'm so pissed off, man. Like, this bullshit.
That showed up on my For You page today, and I had tears in my eyes. Can you imagine the entitlement it takes to watch all of that happen and then go, "You still gonna be able to get my refrigerator up here?" Girl, I'm gonna leave you with a cooler. That's what I'm gonna leave you with. Not even a bag of ice to go with it. Just a fucking cooler. Exactly, Rogue. Yep. Can't afford no shit. So we're going to rent shit instead of, living within our means. Right, Wolf? Exactly. I was like, no, she did not say that. And there was another one. Let me see. What is this one? Oh, that's a XOXO video. I will save that one for tonight. There was one where this girl was telling the story about how her hair was melted off. Hey, Kelly, at the salon. I'm going to play this one, and then I'm going to have to go be a productive adult for a little bit. Gotta find it. And the whole salon staff, all of them, gaslighted the fuck out of this girl. Thank you, Kelly. Where's it at? Is this? I think this is it.
Hi, kings and queens. I'm coming to
Okay. Uno momento. The way that salon staff gaslighted the fuck out of this girl is insane. Gotta remember to. Thank you, Casey. Let's see. Thank you, Casey.
I'm coming to you with the Nightmare Hair Salon story, and why I'm wearing a bonnet today, because I just haven't gotten the courage to take it off yet.
Oh, thank you, Casey.
Something that I already had. I'm gonna green screen a picture of what my hair looked like before. Okay,
Well,
this
hold
was
on.
actually
In
me
that-
at puppy yoga the other day.
In the spirit of Reba, well, I might have been born just plain white trash, but fancy was my name.
activity, like the little puppies, but you can see my hair. I have blonde around my face. My hair was beautiful. This was perfect. The only thing I wanted
Hey,
was a little bit
Vixen.
more lightness, because as you can see in like my claw clip, there's some dark. So I submitted a photo of my hair after I got it on the first.
Wait a minute. Speaking of claw clip, those of you that are on GLP-1, I learned a hack today. Now, I have not yet done my injection in my arm yet. I did the first one in my leg. But This nurse practitioner, her video showed up on my For You page today, and she's talking about, now don't laugh at my fat arms now, y'all. There's a reason I'm on GLP-1. I'm a chunky bitch, okay? But how you have to give it to yourself right here, and it's kind of hard to pinch up the skin and inject yourself at the same time. So, take a claw clip and put it on your arm, if it'll stay. Ow! I'm a fat girl, but I can't pinch up my skin like you would think. But the general idea is that you use the banana clip, it ain't gonna do it. It won't come up. I had the same problem when I gave myself the shot in the leg. I can't pinch my skin up now. We won't talk about this. This will pinch all day. So I'll just show y'all right here. You take it, you do that, and then you take your free hand and stick the needle in there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Thank you, Burnout Girl.
I made the appointment and I said, this looks great. I would just want balayage. I just want a little more blonde in it. It's perfect. I had to touch up my money pieces. They're a little grown out. You probably can't see it's a 0.5, but that's all I wanted, okay? This is a photo.
It's a really good idea.
You can't see the timestamp on this. My lawyer will be able to. This is at 1:36 p.m.
Now, do I have any hairstylists in the chat today? Because when y'all find out how long they left bleach on this girl's hair, you're probably going to have a heart attack.
So, if we're generous on the assumption that the bleach hit my head, the first bleach hit my head at 10:30 in the morning. That's
10:30 a.m. Hold on to your britches, tripping, cause what do you hear this?
3 hours later. So now I'm sure you can see where this is going. This is a screenshot of a video I took of me pulling my hair out in clumps.
For which med, dog lover? The GLP-1? It's getting noisy in here. Let me pair the Alexa. Hold on. Oh, what'd I do? Oh, wait, it gets worse. All the dogs just went out. I don't know what they're losing their minds
Now
for.
connected to Jessica's MacBook Pro.
You gotta be so loud about it. Girl, I know you connected. Just move in silence. Damn.
3:20. So this was, again, if we're being exceedingly generous with the time when the bleach went on my hair, we're looking at 5 hours, okay? So a few things are extremely important to note here. When my hairstylist was asking me what I wanted, and I said balayage, a student hair person had come over at that point, and she said, we're doing a highlight. And I said, no, we're doing a balayage. I wanted to be able to grow out naturally. The point where my color started before, I was very clear that's where I wanted it to start today. That's important because not only is my hair burnt off, but it also looks ugly as shit, the hair that's left on my head, okay? So she was checking my foils. She did not have another client. Every time she checked my foils, she checked them 3 times. She kept saying, 20 more minutes. I asked, is it going to damage my hair? And she said, no, because there's no heat on it. Well, I've seen a lot of Brad Mondo, so I didn't quite believe that. Here are some screenshots of my search history. Again, I'm not super confident on the technical terms, but that's at 1:12 p.m. And
I get my GLP-1 through Shed. If you go to Amy Texas Mom's bio on TikTok, if you go through her link, she has a link in her bio, you get $50 off the first month. That's Amy. Click that link in her bio. Texas Mom 415.
said no, by the way. She'd also told me she used 20 volume developer. I was like, maybe that's a different answer. Also, only 35 minutes. Okay. Never 4.5 hours. So we then went to the bowl to, rinse the bleach out. And I ran my hand through my hair, and my hair started coming out in clumps, as you can imagine, because bleach sat on it for 4 hours. This is the first photo I took because I could see all this broken hair in the bowl. And let me be very clear. I am aware what my hair feels like. I live with it every single day, okay? When I ran my hand through and pulled a chunk out, one chunk was this long. When I was going through the ends here, it was all 2 to 3 inches long, and it was forming gummy balls in my hand. I am well aware that that is burnt hair. I am more than confident that that is hair that has been completely fried. And both my hairstylist and another hairstylist sitting right there, when I sat up and said, why is my hair coming out in clumps, tears in my eyes, I'm already crying, they said that I was being dramatic, and it was because they hadn't conditioned my hair yet.
Bitch, let my hair come out in my hand, and you tell me I'm being dramatic. I will show you dramatic. You can bet I will show you what dramatic is.
And it was normal shedding.
Normal
We both know
shedding
that's
my
not normal
ass.
shedding.
Hey, run
I
around,
said
too.
I've had this done multiple times. I'm aware what normal shedding looks like. My hair sheds every day. If it was shedding, it wouldn't be
That
little
right,
gummy
Amelia?
clumps. And they again told me that I was being dramatic and asked if I wanted some tissues. That part was said nicely, but still. It was not until I started taking pictures of the hair coming out and videos, which I guess I can't green screen here, but I took a video of a giant clump coming out. Then both of my hairstylists walked away with bleach still in my head, okay? Still in my head. We're pushing 340 by now. They came back and said that they had called the owner.
She said we're pushing 3:40 p.m. The bleach went on her hair at 10:30 a.m. At this point, it is 3:40.
The hairstylist that had kind of been helping out but wasn't my
Right,
hairstylist
Mama G?
apologized and said that it sat on for too long, but the damage was fine. And then the manager came over. She said that she had been looped in. She was sorry for the inconvenience and she was going to offer me a discount. At this point, shit really hits the fan. I already had blonde in my hair. Unfortunately, it was completely surrounding my face.
Wait till you see what her hair looks like. You can look at it and feel the dryness. That her hair is fucked.
And 20 volume developers sat in that hair for, again, on a generous estimate, under 4 hours. So, as you can imagine, it was completely white. Not what I ever asked for. So, to tone it, they began combing through it. And it broke. My hair completely, it broke. Another problem with this is, again, I've told you what I asked. I submitted a
That's what
photo
her
of
hair
what I
looks
asked
like.
for. This,
Remember, she said she wanted her balayage starts like she wanted it to start like right here, which is where she had it before. Why they started up here? That's not balayage. What? Girl. And her money pieces are fried.
I let her blow dry my hair because she asked my hairstylist. At one point, she said when I started pulling the clumps out, she said it's because you had box dye on your hair. I see a few issues with this. Again, I'm not a hairstylist, but I disclosed I had box dye when I sat
Let's
down.
see. Could it be box dye? Or could it be the fact that you left 20 volume developer or any bleach on the girl's hair for hours? Box dye was the least of this girl's problems. Come on now.
And I had hair, like it had been lifted before.
Look how dry it
and
is.
it lifted well. So if that was a concern of yours, why don't you do a test strand? And as a matter of fact, why don't you do a test strand at all?
Exactly.
And then I don't know how obvious this will be to
But here's the thing. They could have done a test strand, but if they were going to leave that on her hair that long, it was still going to have the same end result.
Their hairstylist, but my hair is cooked. I went in with very healthy hair. I'm very proud of my hair. It's come a very long way. I take very good care of it.
Me too, Alicia.
It's hay. I've never felt my hair this dry, this brittle, this broken. If I just kind of go like this, little pieces of hair come out. So
when I tell you, I would be waiting outside that salon, hiding until all them bitches come out and leave for the day, and then I'll mess up my hair now.
I'm very upset right now. I'm hot and bothered. When I was leaving, I asked the manager if we could talk outside, and she was very
Nisi,
kind, and I do
would-
appreciate that. But there are a few big problems with. I literally can't look at myself, so I'm gonna look
It
this
does
way,
look
and you
like
can
5
just
different colors.
you can take all this in, okay?
Ames,
Take it in.
I'm glad you said that, because when I watch this video, and I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I watch a lot of hair content, okay? Young women just seem to get in where they can get in. Hey, I would like Gabby did. I want highlights. I'm going to see if I can be worked in today. Like, what? I don't see a lot of these young women that have an established relationship with a hairstylist, which is important. Right, Mama G? We know better. I only trust Jamie. Same. I only trust certain. There's a very precious few people in this world I have trusted with my hair, but they don't have. Nick, I'm on the books like every week, Like once a month, my stylist schedules my washes and my wash and blowouts like weeks in advance. Like you cannot just call my salon and be like, "Hey, can you work me in for some shit today?" Like, girl, we'll see you in a couple of weeks, maybe. But I think that is a big part of the problem with a lot of these young women and the hair fails or these salon nightmare stories. They don't stick with one hairstylist. They are impulsive and impatient. They want it right then and there, and they will trust whoever can do it right then and there. That's how you end up bald headed. Not happening to me. Nope.
The biggest problems that stand out to me is that nobody acknowledged that they had done anything wrong
Same,
until I
Jamie.
started taking pictures and videos. Until while I'm sitting in the bowl taking videos of me
I
pulling
bet
my hair
Piper
out
now.
is when they began saying, sorry, we did something wrong. Before
Hey,
that,
Carol.
it was, you're being dramatic, it's fine. And that's very upsetting to me because I know my hair. I know that I'm not being dramatic.
Like,
I'm aware that it's
just look at her from this angle. We are like multicolored here. Our money pieces go to the bottom of our forehead. Like, who did? Was the girl blindfolded while she did that? While she did it, like, I don't know what state she's in.
coming out in a manner it doesn't normally come out in. I then spoke to the owner on the phone last night. They have been very kind, and I very much appreciate that. But I made it very clear that being kind doesn't put the hair back on my head. And when, unfortunately, the hair that gets fried off is right around my face, like I have to walk around like Cindy Lou from Whoville until this
I
grows back.
wanted to comment on the video. I went to comment on it because for these little pieces, if y'all ever notice me on salon day, like I'll have these little wild hairs that stick up. It's new growth from where so much of my hair fell out because of the heavy extensions and the bad sew-in job last year. So I have these little hairs all through my part, especially right here, that'll stick straight up. And and my little side pieces, like at my ear, like right here, they will get dry. That Kenra oil, hold on, let me get it. The lightweight oil that I have used on my extensions since last year. I wanted to tell her if she would get some of this stuff and like because her hair dry as a bone. Girl, you could pour the whole bottle on there. It ain't gonna do nothing but help. But this will help your hair lay down. She's got another video where she used the wax stick and it's still sticking straight up. But the video's from August, and I figured she don't have this problem as bad anymore, so there was no point.
Out. And no amount of like, I'm sorry or anything
Right,
is
Niecy?
going to put the hair back on my head. It's irreversible damage. And even the hair that is still here, it's so damaged that it's going to take
What?
years
It's
to
like
grow
a
my hair to
ombre,
this length.
like
I
a
mean,
really
from here
bad
to here. It's going to
gradient
take
effect.
years.
I love Kim.
And I will say the last thing that I do think is very important to point out is I
Right,
understand
CEO?
how out of touch this sounds, and I apologize. I understand there are children starving to death. There are people dying. There are people in war zones. There are children being shot in schools, and like there are bigger issues. There are people being torn from their families. There are bigger issues. I'm just brushing my teeth, as you can imagine.
Now, this part, girl, this was all on you. Why are you wearing your Nike set to get your hair bleached or colored?
I cried all last night. I went straight to bed. I just picked my clothes up. I was wearing this yesterday. Fuck everything I just said about bigger problems in the world. They bleached the fuck out of my matching set. Never in my life.
Well, then you shouldn't
Hiking's
have wore that to the salon, girl. Because look here. This is one of my favorite cropped shirts. This happened, oddly enough, when I got the bad sew-in job last year. I don't know if you can see it. This was my favorite shirt. The whole back of it is bleached. And it was from where she was rinsing my hair. And it went, she missed the bowl. She missed something. And it went down my neck. Let me see. Get over here. Like, you don't wear good clothes. I should have known better. Like, I can't blame it. You can't see it. It's like right in the middle of the neck. Like, I can't blame her for that. I'm the dummy that wore this shirt to the hair salon. But I've never had, like, I always make a point to wear a shirt I don't care about. And nothing ever happened. So my dumb ass thought, okay, it'll be fine. I bought this shirt in a Target in San Antonio in 2023. You can't find it nowhere. They don't have them anymore. I looked for them after it happened. That was a year later. They don't have them anymore. So, but that was on her. But I really feel like like I said, the problem is these young women are impulsive and impatient, and when they decide they want to do something with their hair, they just Google hair salons and they go wherever somebody can get them in that day or the next day. They don't want to wait for it. That's the problem. You are trusting somebody. Anytime you go to a hairstylist, a new one, you are trusting a complete stranger with your hair. You got to establish a relationship with a hairstylist so that they get to know your hair. Especially when you have fine, thin hair like I got. I've always been very picky about where I go. If I got a bad vibe, I never went back. If my hair, like one of the problems I've always had, that's true, Ames, that is very true. One of the problems I've always had is when I get highlights, I have bleed lines all over my head. And it's something that you don't see until you're out of that chair. It happened to me every time. There was a girl that did my highlights here 2 years ago. There were 2 women. The first one, I got tired of her fucking up my highlights, so I went somewhere else. I'd been going to her for like a year. But the bleed lines would be where I could hide it, or so it wouldn't be noticeable. But I got tired of it. I'm paying you too much money to do this. So I go to the new girl. The new girl, they were worse. They were blocky. They were right here at my roots. Like it looked like I tried to do it myself. But that's always been my biggest complaint with getting highlights is because, especially like right here, I guess it's because my hair is so thin. I don't know. But like there'll be a bleed mark like right here. It drives me nuts. But if you establish a relationship with a hairstylist, I put blue splat in my hair years ago. That's what I thought, CEO. But I understood why it would happen like here, but I would have them all in my head. And it drove me nuts. And the last time that new girl that I went to, she did the highlights and it looked beautiful until you got home and you're looking at the back of your head and you pull your hair in a ponytail and you see all these harsh lines all over your head. But I feel like if they would just establish a relationship with a hairstylist and get to know them and they get to know you and your hair and its boundaries and its limits, these kind of things won't happen. I feel like these things happen primarily when it's somebody going to a stylist they've never been to. That's just my opinion. The closest I've ever come to my hair being melted off by bleach, I used to have a pixie cut, if you can imagine that. And there was this girl that I went to. Her sister and my oldest grew up together. So I knew her, and she had a really good reputation. She started out doing hair out of her mama's house in high school. And she was in beauty school, but it was kind of like, she was just going to beauty school. Like she knew all the things, I thought. This is me 10 years ago, okay? I figured it just seemed like getting licensed, it was just like a formality. Like she knew she'd been doing this for a long time. And so I had the pixie cut. She ruined my hair. Ruined. Every time I would go get my roots done, she would put bleach all over my whole head. Every time. Now, when I say pixie cut, it was like short on top and then a little bit longer in the back. I don't have any pictures of it. I don't know that I'd show them if I did. But like it wasn't like that short. Well, it was in some places. But I guess it was like in the front, it was like maybe that short. But she would bleach my whole head. Direct on my head every time. No foil, no cap, no nothing. Just slap it right on my head. And then she'd sit me under the dryer. My scalp would sting and burn and itch. And I would tell her about it. And she would just come in and, check it and be like, oh, it's almost done. And I'm like, girl, my head is on fire. I quit going to her after she shaved 3/4 of my head. I had asked for this new cut. I was trying to grow out. This is what made it so bad. I had decided to grow my hair out. And if you've ever cut all your hair off super short and grown it out, you know what a long, agonizing, miserable process growing it out again is. And it requires some trims quite often. So I had picked this hairstyle because it looked like it was one that could keep me looking halfway decent through the grow out process. So I'm sitting in the chair and she gets the clippers. She's doing all the things with the scissors, and then I hear her get the clippers. And I figured she's just going to do like clean up the edges, right? But she kept going. And I'm like, what? Why has she still got the clippers in my head? And 10 years ago, Swifty of 2015 did not have the courage to say, as I'm sitting in that chair, hey, yo, why are you still using clippers in my head? Have I got any hair left? No, I just sat there and took it like a champ. I was like one bad hair day away from my hair looking like Biggins, okay? Because all I had left from here up and from here to here, that was the only place I had hair left. Everything was clippered. Everything. It was a nightmare. I would not go out in public. When you cut it really short, you notice the grow out quicker. So it was like 2 or 3 weeks before I'd go out in public. And I would go out wearing a ball cap, but then I have nothing that is sticking out under the cap. So I look like a dude. And I didn't like that either. So I just stayed home. I avoided public at all costs for about 3 weeks. And then it grew out just enough to not look like I shaved my own head blindfolded. It was horrible. That was the last time I ever went to her. But it was a miracle that I still had hair left on my head for her to bzz away. Because she would put the bleach directly on my hair. Every time. Every time. But anywho, I'm going to go and be productive for a little bit and get this section of my diamond painting done that I was supposed to do hours ago. Thanks a lot, TikTok. I got distracted on the For You page and doom scrolled for an embarrassingly long amount of time. But anywho, I will see y'all in a few hours. Bye, Sarah. Y'all have a good one, or have a good few hours. And I'll be back in a little bit. I'll see y'all later.